back to my kitchen. I'm the Diesel Dummy Gourmet. Today we're going to be making a chicken noodle casserole. I got all my ingredients out here that I'm going to be needing today, and it's a pretty simple recipe. I've already pre-cooked my egg noodles, so I don't have to worry about that. So first off, we're going to go ahead and dice our onion. Clean up my mess here. It's kind of a messy. We want to prep the cutting board here. We want to take a couple paper towels, spray some water on them. Put the paper towels on the table, put your cutting board on it. That way your cutting board does not move. So we have our onion here. So I'm going to finely dice this. So what I'm going to do to finally dice this is I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut all the way down right here like this. But I don't want to cut into the root, past the root. I'm going to make a bunch of cuts like this up to the root, but not all the way back. Now I'll go ahead and cut this one in half so I got those cuts. Now we're going to do the same thing this direction. Cut back to the thing here, but don't go all the way past where it's going to fall apart. There's one. So now we can just go ahead and take it and dice it like this. And you have finely diced onion. Toss this over here. And we'll do that again with this one. Then dice this up. That's good enough. Once we got that done, then rinse off our knife. Go ahead and grab my handy dandy scraper. I'll go ahead and take some of this right here. Scrape it all up. Put this away. Close my cupboards. I remember to close my cupboards. Put this in the bowl. This recipe, like I said, you have the ingredients are you need two 10.5-ounce cans of cream of chicken soup, which I like to improvise. I use 1 can of cream and chicken soup and 1 can of cream of celery soup. You need a cup of mayonnaise. Of course, I use Miracle Whip. A cup of Planko breadcrumbs. 2 10-ounce cans of chicken breast, canned chicken breast, and a stick of butter. 2 cups of cheddar cheese. What else am I missing here? A cup of milk and peas and carrots, frozen peas and carrots. Now my daughters don't like the peas and carrots in it, so what I'm going to do is when I mix them up, I'm going to divide part of it into one bowl and add the peas and carrots, just a little bit for me, and then the other one we're going to do without. So when I actually pour it into the pan, only part of it's going to be peas and carrots in it. Got that cleaned up here. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way because we don't need the clean it anymore. Use the paper towel that you got wet for wiping everything off. Dry towel and dry this off. So, first off, I'm going to go ahead and mix everything in a big bowl first. Got a big bowl. A big bowl. Combine the chicken. Grab a fork. That way I can kind of break up the chicken some as I'm putting it in here. There's 1 can of chicken. Got that. Now we need, go ahead and open a can of cream of chicken soup. Wipe that on the chicken. Wipe it on the chicken! I got it. That should work. Put can of cream of chicken soup in there. Get you something to scrape it out really good. And get all that goodness out of there. These are condensed cans of chicken soup, by the way, or condensed soups. But you don't add no water. That's good enough for that one. We'll go ahead and do the can of cream of celery soup. In there for a second. Make sure don't forget it, because metal wouldn't be good in food. No way. No way. Got a can of cream of celery soup. Heck yeah. I've been kind of lazy putting videos out recently. I kind of put a few old videos of my daughters and recently. And I kind of changed the name of my channel. I'm still the Diesel Dummy Gourmet, but I'm just going to, because I'm going to do more than cooking on my channel. And so it's just me, Jeremy Muggins. Okay, I'm going to break out the handy dandy spice rack. So, I'm going to add my own little flair to this like I usually do. Let's see. First off, just a little bit of sage. Just a sprinkle of sage. Just a little bit of garlic salt. There we go. That should work. Some thyme. Lots of little bit of thyme. Just a little bit. Kind of giving it a little flair here. What else? Oregano, cinnamon. No, we don't need no damn cinnamon. Ew. We got Italian seasoning, ground paprika, garlic powder, chili powder. That's the sage again. I think that's going to be good. Let's see. Allspice, no. Cloves, definitely not. Thyme, we already did. Cumin, no. A little bit of, we'll go ahead and put some salt in there, just a little bit, since we had garlic salt. Put some pepper up in there. Some black pepper. Okay. And that should be it. I think I'll put a little bit of Italian seasoning in there. Of course, it's not open yet. Oh yeah, preheat your oven to 350 degrees too. So, I've had my oven on for a little bit there. It calls for, what is it, 12 ounces of egg noodles cooked and drained, which I got to rinse some hot water over them because they're kind of sticking here a little bit. A little bit of Italian seasoning. That'll work. Go ahead and put the spice rack up. We don't need that anymore. Okay. I'm following the directions here. Oh, 1 cup of mayo. 1 cup of mayonnaise. And I'll use a half cup measuring thing here. 1, 2. There's about a half cup. So I'm just going to kind of wing it on the next one. Throw this in the sink. So I'm just going to kind of wing it. That's about a cup. Mayonnaise. Milk. Oh, 1 cup of milk. He needs milk. Well, that one's about, I hope that's a cup. I have to open another jug. If not, just shy of a cup. Go ahead and pour that in. Get some more milk first. Yummy coffee. There, that's about enough. That should do her. So we'll put the diced onion, we'll put the diced onion in there. Just in the sink. Go ahead and move the fork out of the way here. We'll stir it up. Oh yeah, we gotta put the cheddar cheese. There's 2 cups of cheddar cheese that goes in this. And remember, we're gonna divide it up. One little bit's gonna go with some frozen peas and carrots. The other half's gonna go without. Well, more than a half going without. So we've got some sharp cheddar cheese. Need 2 cups of it. So I'll just use this right here, kind of get an idea. make a mess. There's a little bit there, a little bit more there. There's about a cup. 1 cup. I'll just dump it in here. If you go over 2 cups, it's not going to hurt nothing. You don't want to go too far over because it'll be a little too thick with the cheese. Okay, so we'll go ahead and stir this up too. All right, next we'll go ahead and add a little bit to this bowl so I can put the peas and carrots in part of it. And I'll do that about that much. That'll work. About a third, maybe a quarter. Get some frozen peas and carrots. Peas and carrots, that's not them. Where'd they go? I don't know. There they are. Frozen peas and carrots. Let me grab a spatula. If I can find one. There's one. Kind of scrape this back in there in the bowl. Don't want to lose none of it. Put that in there. Good. Got that. So the peas and carrots are going to go in this one here. I'm not going to put what it calls for in there because I don't need that much. So I'll put, I should do it a little bit like that. Now I got to find some place to put these. That'll work for now. That in there. Where's the peas and carrots in that one? Maybe I'll add a little bit more to this to it. So it's a little bit more of it. That'll work. There's the frozen peas and carrots. All right. Now, put the egg noodles in there. And the butter is just about melted. Okay, go ahead and stir in some egg noodles into this one. A little bit of egg noodles into this one. Put more into this one. And I think that should do her. Stir this up. Gently stir in the egg noodles. That looks good. Looks really good. Okay, that's good for that one. Now we'll go ahead and stir this one up. Stir in the egg noodles this one with the peas and carrots, of course. See, I should have made this recipe a little bit bigger, a little bit more, and I did the full pan without the peas and carrots and the small pan with the other. But I just now thought of that. So a little slow to the party here. That's okay. All right, we got those stirred up. Now, 13 by 9 baking pan. We'll go ahead and spray some non-stick coating on it. Use pressure oil. There we go. That'll work. And we'll go ahead and pour in this bit of noodle stuff here, or on this side. Kind of spread it out over here. Now I'm going to pour this one on this side. Go ahead and use a spatula on this one. So I get the rest of the goodness out of here. I gotta get all the goodness out of here. Yeah, boy. That'll work. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and kind of spread it out here. Make it nice and spread it even over top of the pan there. Gonna throw it in the pan. All right. Next, we are going to sprinkle with breadcrumbs. The panko breadcrumbs. Okay, there's that. Take some melted butter. Got 1 stick of melted butter. We're going to pour it over top of the breadcrumbs. Kind of try to pour it even as possible. Let's put a little stream here and there. See, this camera get this right here. That'll work. That is it. So it goes in the oven for about 30 to 35 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven, and we'll come back and see how it does when it's done, how it looks when it's done. All right, we'll be back in a little bit. Well, we're back. The casserole is just about done. Got everything cleaned up, ready to dish some out. My youngest daughter, I guess she forgot to pack lunch this morning for school. So she's complaining she's hungry. And she's got bowling practice or tournament tonight, I don't know which. So she's gonna race home to get her bowling balls and grab something to eat. I told her I had this ready to go when she gets home, probably here about an hour and 45 minutes from now. Anyway, yeah, we got about another minute or so. Well, it looks like we got about 15 seconds before the timer goes off, so I'll check it. Let's see what it looks like. Might put it in for a couple more minutes. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it in for another 2 or 3 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Yeah, so I'm going to bring it up here so you can see what it looks like. Got my this little pot holder, which kind of matches my cup in a way. A little bit. Good coffee. It's my, well, I had to cancel my order for a little bit because I'm trying to get caught up on bills and pay debt off, so I'm getting rid of unnecessary things. So I canceled my Black Rifle Coffee Club order for a while and did a lot of other stuff, cut back on, so trying to save some money so I can buy a house, be totally debt free in 2 years, 2.5 years. A little over 2.5 years with cars and everything, so, which is not bad. Started going all overboard especially last summer when we went on vacation and did all kinds of stuff and spent way too much on credit cards. But there's the timer again. We got another minute here. Trying to think what other videos I can produce. I'm going to be making a pork loin probably tomorrow. I'll throw that up. It's a pretty good recipe I found. And I'm going to redo this Cincinnati style chili recipe again soon because I'm reading the reviews on that recipe and everybody loves it. So evidently I'm still doing something not right. I think there's too much baker's chocolate in it and maybe a little too much cinnamon, but I don't know. I'm going to try to find other recipes similar to see if there's any difference in variance or whatever so we can figure it out. But I'm going to be making chicken noodle soup later on too, but I already posted a video for that, so that won't be putting up here. But we are going, got 4 seconds, 3 seconds. We'll go ahead and grab this real quick. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So that is the chicken noodle casserole. This little bit right here over has the peas and carrots. This side does not. And you can see the breadcrumbs kind of give it a little bit of crunch up top. So I'm going to go ahead and dish a little bit of this out and try it. Actually, I should let it sit for a minute. I think I'm going to let it sit for just a few minutes, kind of settle. But back to what I was talking about, which I totally forget now. What was I talking about? Well, I am going to be making a video of my Durango because I am going to go ahead and sell it. I think we got some people interested in whatever, and we could use the extra money to pay off some more debt because I just got my income tax filed, and all but a little bit of that is going right straight towards credit card debt. Cha-ching, knock it out. Knock some of it out. And the Durango, Whatever I get out of that, cha-ching, knock it out. Then I'll be more than halfway done with the credit card debt. Well, no, about halfway. Because stupid me back a little over a year ago, now I'm like, well, I got a consolidation one to consolidate my credit card debt and get a couple other things. And of course, what does most people do when they consolidate and pay off their credit cards? They start using them again, but this time, no more. They're being locked up because I'm not closing them because it'll hurt my credit if I close them. But they're being locked up. We have one that we use. My daughters have a copy of each. We use it strictly for gas and maintenance on the car. And that's the only one we're going to be using. So, yeah, getting out of debt is a good idea. I mean, it's fun to spend. It's fun to have all kinds of stuff. I mean, last year we went haywire. A situation happened, and when it was just me and my daughters in here, we had nothing. TV, and that was it. So I bought new furniture, new this, pictures for the walls. You know, I went totally nuts. Which is nice, and it's been nice to have, but now I gotta pay for it. But I'll be making a video of the Durango so I can use it for selling, and also, yeah, I'll be making a video a little later when it warms up, because my daughter's 98 Civic will be transferring the amp and the subwoofer from the Durango into it. It already came with a Pioneer head unit, so the only thing I gotta do is run the wiring for the amp and then hook up the speakers. I think it's got Sony speakers in it, which I don't like as well as I do the Rockford Fosgates I put in the Durango, but I'm not tearing it apart to take them out because they weren't very expensive to begin with. So we're just going to use what's in there, add the amp and the stereo and the subwoofer, and should be ready to go. Well, I think we let this sit for a little bit longer here. So, yeah, I want to start putting more videos out of just other stuff too. And I'm trying to come up with ideas. I don't want to get too political because, you know, YouTube might decide to shut me down or whatever. Even though I am very, very involved in politics and have very strong opinions, let me just say that our current administration, I'm a big fan of. So, if you don't like it and you want to unsubscribe or whatever, go right ahead. I don't care. But I'm not going to hide who I am. I'm not going to sit there and rant about it either, unless something serious comes up. But anyway, back to a different subject while we're sitting like this cool and settle. Yeah, my oldest daughter, she will be, well, let's see, what is the day? 28th in, 29th, 30th, 31st. 3, 11, 14 more days. Caitlin will be 18. Dun, dun, dun. Holy crap, 18. That just blows my mind. And 1 month from today, Sierra, my youngest, will be 17. But yeah, Caitlin should be graduating this year, and she'll be going off to college. She's going to West Liberty University in West Liberty, West Virginia. She is in dental assisting now, and she's going to take her undergrad at West Liberty for the first 4 years, then another 4 years at West Liberty for her dental hygienist, and then she's going to move to a different school, and she wants to become an orthodontist. Yay! So there she's got like 10, 12 years of school when she gets out of school. So it's interesting. She's gung-ho about it, and she's doing a good job in school now. She really likes her dental assisting, she does. So, well, we'll go ahead and dish out some of this just to see what it's like. Go ahead and break out the plate here. Set that over to the side. There we go. Oh, it smells good. There, that'll work. I'm going to go ahead and stick this. Pause for a second. back again. I don't know if you can see me or not. I'll go ahead and stick this over here. Maybe. Here, grab the things here, set it over here. Set that over there and let it cool off. And I'm going to try out this. Now that I got everything situated, cameras and everything, try this out, see what it's like. Man, not bad. Not bad at all. I think could use a little bit more salt or some other seasoning, because I kind of went strictly to the recipe, which I like a little more flavor and stuff. But this is really good. You can add some stuff later on. Yeah, it's definitely good. Well, thanks for watching. I'll have another video up sometime tomorrow. We'll be doing pork loin roast, a new recipe I found. Probably some mashed potatoes and corn, something like that. So, thanks for watching.